In 1937, Amelia Earhart stood beside her plane, ready for the most dangerous flight of her life. She was not just chasing a record, she was flying into history. Her silver aircraft crossed the endless Pacific Ocean. Below her, there was no city, no runway, no safe place to land, only water in every direction. Every line on the map mattered. Every stop was planned carefully. But one tiny mistake over the Pacific could move the plane miles away from safety. On the ship, Itasca, radio operators waited for Amelia's voice. At first, they believed she was close. Then the signal became weak and full of static. Inside the cockpit, the fuel was running low. Amelia and Fred searched desperately for Howland Island. But outside the window, there was only ocean. Then came the silence. No crash was seen. No final goodbye was heard. Amelia Earhart vanished, and the Pacific kept its secret. Above the Pacific, Amelia Earhart kept flying. Below her was nothing but water. Ahead of her was only distance, clouds, and uncertainty. Somewhere out there, a tiny island waited. Inside the cockpit, Amelia searched the horizon. She studied the map, checked her instruments, and kept moving forward. But the island she needed to find was nowhere in sight. Inside the cockpit, Amelia searched the horizon. She studied the map, checked her instruments, and kept moving forward. But the island she needed to find was nowhere in sight. On the ground, radio operators listened carefully. They heard fragments of Amelia's voice through the static. She sounded close, but the signal was weak and fading.
Yes, clear. Loud and clear.
Aboard the Itasca, men searched the horizon with binoculars. They watched the sky, waiting for a plane that never appeared. They could hear Amelia, but they could not see her. And then, there was only silence, no plane, no answer, no final goodbye, only the Pacific Ocean, keeping its secret. Far away, radio stations kept listening through the night. Every signal was checked, every sound was questioned. But Amelia's voice was becoming harder to find. Then came the message that made everyone fear the worst. They were close, but they could not see each other. And the fuel was running low. Days later, the world saw the headline, Amelia Earhart was missing. No wreckage, no body, no final answer, only a mystery, lost somewhere over the Pacific. But some believe the real story was only beginning.